Shalom, friends. Rob Butler here. I get verse 4 of chapter 3 in Jonah. I'm going to read it in the Hebrew. Veyahel, Jonah, Lavo, Vair, Mahalech, Yom, Ihad, Veyikra, Veyomar, Od, Arbahim, Yom, Vanineveh, Napahet. And so that is my Hebrew reading. So my rough translation is that, so Jonah began to enter into the city after a one-day journey. Then he made a proclamation and said, at the end of 40 days, Nineveh will be overthrown. The thing I mainly want to point out in my work was that Mahalech, we had it from verse 3. And it was in BDB, page 237, and it's a noun, masculine noun, and of course, it meant like to like walk, obviously, halek. But if we look at, if we're just a novice and we're translating to Hebrew here, we could easily, I made this mistake, really. I looked at it and I was like, wait a second. Verse 3 says it takes him 3 days, it's a 3-day journey to get to Nineveh. And it said something about a day here, and so I believe that the proper translation would be, so Jonah began to enter into the city, and after exploring for a day, because there's a separate journey, then he made a proclamation and said, at the end of 40 days, Nineveh will be overthrown. Some of the things that I just want to throw out there, that first word, Veyahel, it's halal, and it means to profane in our notes. But the BDB was talking. There were some other definitions that were talking about piercing. I thought that was very neat. It was a high fill, imperfect third male singular, and then also the one we had to do for in our notes that Dr. Thomas pointed out was Veyikra, which is, of course, the root is kara. To call or proclaim, and it's on BDB page 895, and it says that tense would be to make proclamation, and I parsed it as a qual imperfect third male singular. Something else to note, obviously, is that as Dr. Thomas pointed out in the notes, that Jonah's whole prophecy is the at the end of 40 days, Nineveh will be overthrown. That's obviously something interesting or should intrigue us, that he doesn't really say anything else. And then obviously the last word, napahet, I think I'm saying it right, but Dr. Thomas gets a lot of notes for it, but I went ahead and looked it up in BDB. It was on page 246, and it was a nifle, participle. Because it's a first guttural, and that's why there's the N in front of it. So I thought was neat. I kind of questioned what my question, maybe not for the group or anything, but the ending of the ta, the segel ta. I was trying to find out whether it was an object suffix, but I guess it could mean that the city is being overthrown. Could be pointing back to the city. Other than that, that's what I had. So hope it helps, and hope you like it. God bless.